Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Life of Barney. Today we're doing a spring lawn episode. It's early April, second week April. It's time to get a little early season feed down. The temperatures are going to spike tomorrow with some rain, so today's a pretty good day to get some fertilizer down. I'm also going to show you what I'm picking up today from Canadian Tire. They got some good spring deals on, so we'll go over that in a minute. Roll the intro. First up, got myself some Scott's Turf Builder Pro Lawn Food. This one's good to get your lawn going in the spring. It's going to help it grow faster. It'll be a little bit more green just because it's got some extra iron in there. As you can see, 2% iron. Oh boy. But in reality, it's not going to solve any of your problems with weeds. We'll get into that in a future episode when I'm actually dealing with the weeds in the lawn, but if you're just looking to help wake your lawn up, this is probably a good pro beginner product, and it's on sale right now, 43 bucks. It'll probably be on sale again in the very near future. Next up are these Lost Wasps. They're like decoy wasp nests. Some people think they're a gimmick, but I gotta be honest, in the old house we had a few of these up in different parts of the backyard, and we hardly had any wasp or yellow jackets hanging around us. The only time they really came out is if we were bringing food into the backyard, like sugary, sweet food. I think they pretty much ignore if there's something that looks like a nest nearby. But I have tried these out, and I don't know, maybe it was coincidence, but they're only 10 bucks for a 2-pack. I'm getting another one for the new house, and we'll see how they do now that we're further in southwestern Ontario, where the wasps and yellow jackets can get really bad. Another product I swear by is this Ant Be Gone ant bait station. It's the typical thing where the ants come in, they take the bait, and then they take it back to the nest, and then it kills off all the ants in the nest. I'm already seeing some ants hanging out near the doors of the house. This is our first spring in the new house, so I don't really know where the ant entry points are going to be, but in a century home, I'm not going to take any chances, so we'll get some of these set up at the doors into the house, and that should help get rid of any ants that are trying to find an easy way in, because I really don't like finding ants in my house. These things are only 5 bucks for a pack of 3. That is not the best price you're going to find, but I probably missed the sale, or there's a sale coming up sometime soon, but I need them now before the ants start making a highway into the house. It was a few weeks ago that I did this, but I also got one of these Miracle-Gro 4-tier mini greenhouses. They're 60 bucks right now. I got them on for a good price. I think they were, I don't remember, maybe 50 bucks or 45 bucks a few weeks ago. I haven't set it up yet, but now that the consistently warmer weather is coming, I'll probably be putting it together this week. Maybe I'll make a video about that and let you guys know my thoughts. But we like growing our own vegetables in the garden, and you definitely need something like this if you want to get going on the early growing season, especially if you don't have room in your house to put all your seedlings and getting your seedlings going. So I'll let you know how that turns out. I gotta lay some dirt down in the backyard too. There's a few deep spots, divots, whatever you want to call them. Some of them look like tire treads, maybe previous owner or something, I'm not sure, but they didn't have their dirt out here at Canadian Tire. I was a little surprised. Then again, it did snow yesterday in the second week of April, so maybe they're waiting for an opportune time. But our local grocery store's got their garden center open already. And actually, now that I've said that they didn't have the dirt out, they do actually have it. I just didn't realize it's a drive-through experience. That's different for me. Anyway, we'll go take a look at some of the pricing here and compare it to what dirt's going for back home. I also need to get some dirt so we can get our seeds started for the garden. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Two things you should take a quick look at here. On the back of these fertilizer bags, at least the Scott stuff, I don't know about other companies, but they have the different fertilizer spreader models, or they're common ones anyway, and what setting you should use on the spreader based on how fast you're walking and how much area you're covering. This setting in each of these different spreaders will determine how much of the fertilizer is being applied to your lawn as you go. And then the other helpful thing
is right here on the front of the bag. It'll usually tell you how much land or how much square footage or square meters this fertilizer will cover. So this one's going to do 800 square meters. That's about 8,600 square feet. I'm on a quarter of an acre, but once you take out space for the gardens, the shed, the play area, the driveway, the house, I'm probably down almost down to 8,600. So this will be close enough.
And always make sure you take a sec to throw the ball for your dog. Good dog. Come on, Scout. Wilbur's out of commission right now. Hurt himself playing fetch over Easter weekend. Oh, thanks, Wilbur. I have my fertilizer spreader all filled up. I've got my setting dialed in. Now, I'm just a pro beginner, and there's a bit of a trick to applying fertilizer to your lawn. If you want to get really dialed in, you've got to look up some of the other channels on YouTube that are about lawn care. This is really just my down and dirty, quick method of getting fertilizer on the lawn. But if you really want to be precise, there's even calculations on how fast you're supposed to walk, the exact spacing between your rows going back and forth to make sure the fertilizer is applied evenly. If you really want to dial it in, go look up some of that extra information. There are some really great lawn care YouTube channels out there. But for me, grip it and rip it. I walk fast. Here's your last pro beginner tip of today's episode. Pick up the dog poop before you go walking around fertilizing. I'll catch you in the next one.